Good afternoon, it's Jan from Jan's Craft Studio. Thank you for joining me. Today I am going to be showing you a little project. I decided that I wanted to use some papers that I've recently purchased from Stampin' Up, and I didn't just want to make a card. The papers that I used, or the paper, because I absolutely love the paper, is this. This one's called the Mixed Media Florals. Now, some of them are very quite busy, but I actually got it because I loved this page. I know that sounds daft, but I can make use of all the other pieces somewhere along the line. So I'll just do a quick flick through for you. Say they are quite busy, and they're not all to my taste, but there you go. Okay, just a quick. Back sides and the front sides. That's quite handy to have if you like doing a bit of colouring in. Some of the colours are really quite bold, aren't they? So, and then there's those two. So, yes, I wanted to do a project with this because I love this paper so much. This paper actually does match up with the stamp set and a die set very nicely. It's not going to go in there straight, is it? Sorry, I like to keep your papers away. There we go. It matches the stamp and die set, called Mixed Florals. The die set, there's a pictures. Just cuts out these basically. So yes, you've got the stamp set and the dies. I've used this so far in some classes, went down very well, and that's in an upcoming class, that one. So that's those two, and it also, there are some memories and more cards. Now I don't know if you've come across these before. They are lovely if you are a journal maker or a scrapbooker. These are fabulous. They do a lot of work for you. They come with I would call them sort of postcard size. What size are they actually? 10 centimeters by 15.4, 2, 3, something like that. Or in inches, they are about 4 by 6. So you can use them as a card background if you wanted to. They are great. They they can be used as photo mats. You know, you can pop a photo on the back there or on the front, whichever way. And it could great in your scrapbooking. This one you could cut out strips. Not that I would, because on the back is this lovely picture. Definitely use that on the front of a card. You've only got to put a sentiment up there and perhaps a little butterfly or something. Card's finished. So they are very handy. There's lots of them, all different types, and like I say, you can use them in your card making as well. Yeah, okay, so that's the larger ones. Then there's some smaller ones which I find are really quite sweet, and they are 3 by 4, which is about just over 7.5 centimeters by just over 10 centimeters. So again, you can use these on cards. They can be, look at that, it's lovely. Or you can use them in your scrapbooking. Fabulous in your journaling, because you can write on the back. But there's lots and lots of different types. They've got, some of them have got sentiments on the back. So yeah, I thought I'd show you those. They are also matching the papers that I'm using, and these are some stickers. You get 2 designs, 2 different designs, and 2 of each, and you can see I've started to use them already. 1 each of those, I think. Yeah, okay, so I have used some of these in the project, and this is the project. I'm going to be calling this a beginner's folio to show you how to start making little folios. There's the beautiful paper. I've just chopped up bits of it. You could, whoops, there's a bit bent there. You could, if you wanted to, cut that into 4 and make that 6x6, 4 6x6 cards, or just under 6x6 cards. Or you can chop it up and use all different size cards. There's bound to be somewhere on YouTube where people cut up bits of 12x12 cardstock to make several cards, so might be worth a look on there. Anyway, this is what I've used for. I have chopped it up and created my own little folio. Could use little photographs on those. These are some of the memories and more cards that I've stuck in. You can see the cardstock there, the paper there. Aren't they just gorgeous? I love these little memories and more cards. This one is just a little belly band that you can keep cards underneath. Like I say, you could put little photos in there, or you could just use it as a little journal. You know, stick some papers in there, and I've done exactly the same there. And if you can see, I've used the papers, chopped it up and turned it round so that everything fits. So there you go. So that's I'm just going to show you the basics on how to put one together. So simple, but not everybody knows how to make things like this. Okay, so that goes like that, and it's got a little spine so that you can put bulkier things in there if you want to. Okay, so what you're going to need a piece of basic white cardstock, and you're going to cut it at put it in your trimmer so that the long side's across the top, and you're going to cut it at 14.9 this way. And the cardstock is actually 21 centimeters anyway, so you don't have to chop that bit. Then you're going to keep it in your trimmer with the long side across the top, and you're going to score at 10 and 11 centimeters. So you then have this. Okay, then you're going to cut a piece of card that measures 14.9 that way. So you'll use the offcut of the piece that you've just cut off your A4 card. It's 14.9 by 11 centimeters, and you're going to score it at 1 centimeter and 2 centimeters. Okay, so we'll do all the cutting first, and then we can move on how to put it together. You're going to need one pocket that measures 11.6, pretty sure that's what that is, 11.6 centimeters by 6 centimeters. Then you are going to score it down on 3 sides, so 1, 2, 3, and you're going to leave a long side across the top. Okay, that's that one. Your second little pocket going to be slightly smaller because it's for the front flap, this front flap, because it's slightly smaller. That is going to measure 10.6 by 6 centimeters, and you are going to score it on the long side, 1 centimeter there and 1 centimeter there, and you're going to turn it and then score 1 centimeter there. So again, you're going to score 3 edges. Okay, that's the 2 pockets, and your final piece of card you need is a belly band. Now it's up to you how wide you want your belly band. I only wanted a small belly band, so I've done mine at actually I think on here I did it a bit bigger. No, I didn't. No, 2.5 centimeters. 2.5 centimeters by 15.8. 15.8 by 2.5 centimeters. And you're going to score 1 centimeter there and 1 centimeter there. Right, so that's all your cutting of your white cardstock. Okay, so now we're going to pop it together. We'll try and put it together. Okay, so bring your this is your main piece that's got that, you know, that those score lines there. And you're going to bring your one over that's got your 2 score lines, and you're going to fold and burnish those edges so that they're nice and crisp. Okay, the same again with this. Fold and burnish all your score lines. Okay, I'm going to use tape, and I'm going to pop it on the inside of this piece here. Little tip, I use a block. I cannot be bothered to keep getting my scissors in and out, in and out, in and out, trying to cut tape. So all I do is run my block along the edge. It feels a bit awkward to start with, but once you've done it a few times, you'll thank me. And you just rip it off. You've got a lovely straight edge. Nice straight edge. And quite often you don't get excess either. So you're going to take the tape off like that. I'm just going to pop a bit of glue, which, oh, that one's empty. Pop a little bit of glue along the side of my tape, because I don't want to, if I stick it down, I don't want to not be able to move it. So pop that on there so that it's nice and straight. Do not cover your score line. You want it going up to your score line. Okay. That one looks like it's very bright in here today. It's lovely. The sun is out. It is gorgeous outside. In fact, I'm going to go and get my washing in a minute. Imagine, got washing out for a change. It's beautiful out there today. What a contrast to what we've been having lately. I think yesterday, or was it the day before, was awful. It just rained the whole day. I'll sort that out later. Right, so that is what you're left with. Okay, so one side is shorter than the other. Now, I wanted the flap to go over like that, so that it looked like that, as you can see here. You can, if you want to, have it going like that. But I wanted it that way. So that I could remember which way I was doing it, and to make it look a little bit different, I've rounded the edges off just on that flap there. Let's do that bit again. There we go. So now that's like that. Okay. Now we're going to do the pockets. See how easy it is? It really is very, very simple. So I'm going to call this my beginner's folio, because it is so easy. So I am folding and burnishing my score lines on my little pockets, remembering that there are 2 different sizes. So remember that you've got to put them in the right places. First of all, where you've got the lines going that way, and that way you've created a little tiny square there, you want to take that out. Now I'm going to angle that so that it looks like that. Okay, I'll go up there. I'm going across there. That's that. Same again this side. Up there and across there. Up there and across there. There we go. Oh, everything's getting in a bit of a mess. Just pop them out of the way. Okay, so that is it basically. So now we're going to pop our pockets on. So that's my larger pocket. All I've done is just fold those in like this. So you've got some nice straight edges. And this one goes down on here like that. Now, I actually put my pockets on before I decorated them. it is entirely up to you. Now, the reason I did that is because I knew that I would not have enough. Actually, I'm telling you fibs now. I'm telling you fibs. I did put my blue on first. I completely covered it in my blue. Blue, 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 blue. And I even done some strips down here. Okay. And then I put my pockets on. The paper, I didn't worry too much about putting my paper on before I put these on, because I knew that I couldn't get a lot out of my paper lengthwise if I wanted a certain picture. So my piece of paper actually only just fits in there. So all you have to do is just cut it, make sure that it does go below there, and make sure that you put your glue on and you slide it down and you get an even border, these 3 sides, and that goes for both sides. Don't forget as well that you need to round corners off wherever you are rounding. I've done that, so each time you do those you have to remember to round it off. Now what I'm going to do is I will cover this. I think I've got plenty. I think I've got some boho blue. Yeah. What I will do is I will cover this in boho blue, but I'm not going to put paper on it. So you'll have to do your own papers. Yes, and I've also just slightly taken these off. That one is not quite deep enough. There we go. If you fold them over and you notice that you've got a little bit of a bulge, just trim the side. That's all you have to do. All right. So what we'll do is we'll do the mats very quickly. We'll do the mats, and then I will give you the measurements for the papers, but I won't actually be decorating it because I don't know what colour I want to do or whatever. Okay, so what about doing it in Calypso Coral? Now that's that colour. Yes, I think I'm going to do it in this colour, which is Calypso Coral, so that I don't have 2 blue ones, basically, because I don't really want 2 blue ones. So where's my card? This, we need 1 piece now. Right, we'll start from the front, and this piece needs to be 9.5 centimetres by 14.4. So I would do my 14.4 this way. Did I say 9.5? Yeah, 9.5 centimetres that way. Okay, so that will be the front there. Okay, now we know that the back's going to be exactly the same size, so I just need to cut this one again at 9.5 because we already cut it at 14.4. So we've got the front and the inside. Now, what do we need here? We need the same again, 9.5 by 14.4. So we'll check the size here. 14.4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a slither coming off by 9.5. By 9.5. So that's that one. And then we need to do the back one, which I believe will be 9.5 again. Yeah. So that one will be 9.5. So you'll get your 4 pieces. Your 4 pieces, and the only piece you won't get is these 2. So we'll do those next. I'll have a little look and see if I've got a bit of scrap, but I don't think I have. So I'll have to get a clean sheet. Now we know the depth is 14.4. So we'll just cut a piece that is 14.4. Sorry if I'm jiggling you about a bit. And this one measures 9, so it needs to be 8.5 centimetres. 8.5 centimetres. And you'll need 2 of those, front and back. I'm going down 0.5 centimetre each time. All right, so that is all of your coloured card. We'll do the last little bits later. I'm going to keep those 2 separate for this because we need to actually cut it, don't we? Or punch it rather. So I'll pop these on. Okay. I'll try and do it nice and quick. I tried editing last week, or whenever it was I did my last video. I wasn't very successful. It took me all night to do it. So I decided I've gone back to my old way of where my, it's my camera is. My camera is again in front of me. I had it to the side of me on a new stand. I've gone back to the old stand that my hubby made me during COVID. Oh no, it wasn't during COVID, it was before COVID. I've gone back to all the old ways now because I couldn't angle the camera to where I wanted it. It was in my way, it was on my side. It was actually a pain being on my side. It wasn't working for me, so I've gone back to all my old methods again, and I'm a lot happier today doing my video because, say, the camera's in front of me. I'm not bashing into it every 5 minutes. The camera is safely in its little slot, and I can move it about as I want it. Just say hubby's one was much better, so I wasted my money basically. Well, I haven't wasted my money because I will need a camera in a stand indoors because I have got a craft room indoors, and I've thought at any time I need to be indoors with mum, I can still at least be upstairs. You know, I can be in my craft room upstairs. I'm not too far away from her. Right, goes on there. You will see a little bit of a score line there, but that can't be helped. All right, so you've got your 4 bits. So these bits now have to be shaped. So this one will go that way. So we'll put that one on. Just putting glue on the backs. So very, very quick to do. The longest time that it took me was choosing the colour, what I was going to do the first time. This time it was easy. So now this is going to be the opposite side that's going to be punched. Say you could use a nice fancy edge if you wanted to, or you can keep it square. It's entirely up to you. Make sure I'm gluing it right. I like the rounded edges. It's lovely and peaceful out here today. There we go. There you are. So you've now got your little folder. It brings it alive, doesn't it, when you start putting all your papers and everything else on it. Right, I'm going to pop my little pockets on now so that you can see where they go. Okay, so that one will fit there. So all I'm literally going to do is I'm going to have it that way, I think. I don't suppose it really matters, but I'm going to pop glue along the bottom and the two sides of the tabs, on the outsides of the tabs. Oh, going to get sticky, gluey fingers now. Maybe those seagulls. Somebody's obviously around, because they only get noisy when somebody's around, or the cat's out there, or something. There we go. So that's that. That was easy, wasn't it? That just slots there, and it's got a little gusset in it because you've put the extra centimetre, you know, so you've got a fair bit of room to put things in. That goes there. And now this one, I'm going to be rounding off one edge so that it matches the rest. Oops. The rest of it. Oh, that's tough, but it works. So I'm going to pop my glue on. I'm just going to snip a little bit of that and that so that you can't see it. There we go. Just pop some glue on. Noisy birds. Unfortunately, they roost on the top of my roof. They've got a nest that's been there ever since we've been here, and we've been here, what, 18, 19 years now. And every year they come back. We were told that we weren't allowed to remove their nest, so we haven't. But they're very noisy. And they poop a lot. So there you go. There it is. Okay, now the centrepiece goes on once you've put your paper on. Okay, and it will go on the edge of your paper. Let me show you. It will go on the edge of your papers like that. It's there. Okay, here. All right. I'm just wondering now whether to actually decorate it. Will it help you, I wonder, if I do decorate it? Or will it make the video too long? Let's have a look at the papers and see what we got. I know we've got an orange one, haven't we? It might just look a bit too much. How about this one? Oh, it's very busy. I'm not a busy person. It might be okay. It might be okay if... let's have a look. I don't think I've got a lot of choice, to be honest. I've either got green, and anyone who knows me, I'm not a green person. Let's have a look, see what that looks like. Oh, I don't know, that looks quite nice. That looks quite nice. Or we've only got one more choice. We've got the blue. That's a little bit less in your face, isn't it? I mean, it's still in your face, but I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with this one. So I will cut the papers for you so that you can see the completed project. Let's put that out of the way. Okay. Right. Get everything out of the way. If your piece of cardstock, now, so you're going to be decorating, let's do the front. Well, I think I might leave the front till last. I think I'll do the insides first. That measures, doesn't it, 9.5. So we want that at 9 by 13.9. So 13.9. What did I say? 13.9 by... And actually, I shouldn't have cut it that way, because I think this is pretty directional, isn't it? If if I turn it that way, it's going to be odd. So, I don't know though. No, we're going to keep it this way. I'm going to do 13.9 the other way. So, it was 13.9 by 9. So I'm going to have to do 13.9 this way. Oh no. By 9. I've probably wasted a bit now. So that'll be one. Let's sit there. Yeah. Now, these two, I'm going to do them. You may have noticed as well that I didn't do this. I really did find it a faff doing that. So I've decided I'm not going to do it on this one. I'm not going to do it. So this is... So we need to do it about 4 inches or whatever it is in centimetres. What is it in centimetres? Okay, we need to do it about 10 centimetres by 8. 10 by 8. So it needs to be 8 that way. By 10. So that bit will fit like that. Like that. And it should be the same the other side. Yeah. No, it won't, because that side's smaller. This side is 9 by, it should be 10. I would imagine. 9 by 10. 9 by 10. Next piece needed to be. So it's 9 that way. 9 by 10. So 10 that way. By 9. And hopefully this piece is going to fit nicely in here, which it is. Okay. So all I did was I measured this Calypso coral. I measured it and I went down so it went past the pocket. So that's why I came to the conclusion I was going to do it at 10. And I went down in half a centimetre. So this measured 8.5. So I did it at 8. And that's how I do mine. If something measures 9, I do it at 8.5. If it's 10.5, I do it at 10. Always down in 0.5 centimetre increments. Okay. Now I've got to decorate these with the Calypso coral. But I'll do that in a minute. Now I don't know which bit's which. Was it this piece? Was it that piece or was it that piece? No, it wasn't that piece. That's too small. So I'm going to round that edge off so that I know that is the top. So that is going to sit just there like that. So shall we stick those in first? We'll stick them all together first. Then that's the inside of our folio done. Oops, can be a bit tricky. Here we go. Put it on my fingers. All right, so we've got a nice even border around that edge. Do it up the right way. Put some glue on here. You could if you wanted to. I mean, if this was just going to be your own little personal, like, little brag book or something, you wanted to put some photos in it, you could have a nice photograph on there. That's something, you know, I really don't do, and I wish I did, is I've got loads of photographs of the kids and my great-grandkids now. I never print any off, and we really should, shouldn't we? Because I've got boxes and boxes that I've brought over from Mum's house of photographs. You know, it's lovely, and the kids love looking through them. Even the grandkids, you know, couldn't believe what Nan looked like when she was their age. You know, we really should. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? That's quite a nice colour card. Right, now we've got a couple of bits here. That's just a wee bit too small. They're the wrong direction, so I'm not going to force it on there because I can always use those bits. Right, we need to do the back. Now, I'm probably not going to have enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a new piece of paper. You're going to do it better than me. You're going to make sure that you remember that it's directional, okay? You need to remember you've got direction, you know, because I obviously messed that up and have used up more than I should have done, you know. Right, so I think they were this one and this one should be the same, so they're 9, and I believe they're 13.9. 9 by 13.9. That one wasn't put on very straight, Jan. Whew. Let's not look at it for now. 13.9. Now you're all looking at it, aren't you? No, you can make the same mistake again. 9. I want that. 9 by 13.9. There we go. That's that one. That one. I've got one left to do. I did that one. I wonder if I can get it out of there, which I will be able to. Is this one. And this one measures, it'll be 13.9 that way, but it measures 8.5 centimetres, so I will cut it at 8 centimetres. 8 centimetres by 13.9. There we go. 13.9, and I will round the edge off so that I don't forget, and that will sit there. So we'll glue these on. Hopefully you're still with me. It's taken a bit longer because I wasn't going to decorate it. I was going to just leave you to decorate your own in your own way. But nice to finish the project. I'll have 2 finished then, well, almost finished. They won't be finished because I will need to decorate them. That can be hard as well, can't it? The decoration, deciding what's going to go where. You know, I did take a long while to decide what to put on the front and on the insides. You know, everything just takes time. You wouldn't be rushing it like I'm rushing it. Now, I've just realised I've got to do the bottom one here. I'm going to make this all sticky. Never mind. There we go. So there we have all the... That's that way, Jan. All right. That goes like that. Actually, that's quite nice, isn't it? It's a bit busy, but it's okay. These bits break it up, don't they? So now we need to cover your pockets. Yes, I've got some scraps which we can use to do those. Let's have a look at this one. So let's measure the pocket. That is 9.6. 9.6. So I'll do that at 9.1. 9.1 by 4.5. 9.1 9.1. Whoops, 9.1 by 4.5. Oh, it don't look big now. Might do it a little bit bigger. Oh no, that's nice. Yeah, I like a bit of white showing. And the next one is 8.5 ish. So it'll be 8 by 4.5. 8 by 4.5. 8 by 4.5. So we want 8 by 4.5. There's no point in me showing you cutting all the time. 4.5. Here we go. And that will sit. Oh, that's got. Let's turn it over. There we go. Whoops, I've got to remember to do this. Yep, you have to remember to do that if you're doing corner edges. Okay, right, I'm going to stick those down. Yes, I'm definitely going to have to go and get my washing in a minute. It's starting to get a bit cooler. There's no sunshine. I don't think, well, I think the sun's sort of setting over there. It'll feel damp when I get it in, won't it? Anyway, whatever time I go and get it now. Oh, the sun's come out. It hurt me. Right, there we go. That's it. That's that and that. Right, I'm going to pop this on now so that you can see where it goes. It just goes on your paper like that. Before I do that, I'm just going to cover it with some Calypso coral. Now that's, I think that's, what was it, 2.5 centimetres. Yep, so we need to do this at 2 centimetres. I always do it on this side because I've got this one. Oh, excuse me, that was my tummy. I've got the top one and I've got the bottom one to go by, so I know it's straight. So annoying because it does move, doesn't it? There we go. So that's 2. And what was the length? So that comes out at 13.8. So I want that at 13.3. Where did my white go? There it is. So that should fit nicely on there, which it does, with a nice border all around. You can have your borders a lot smaller if you want, or even bigger if you want. That's just always the way I was taught, because it's easy to remember. Oh, my tummy's really rumbling. There we go. So that's like that. So I just need some glue on this piece and this piece on our little tabs. And that's going to go there like that and like that. Hopefully that's straight. It doesn't look straight. There we go. I've moved it now. Well, that's where it's going. Okay, so that's it really. The rest of it you just need to do yourselves. You know, you can do some nice butterflies or some flowers. I wonder if I've got anything in my little stickers that we could put on these. I suppose we could put this, I think that's what I did with the other one. Oops. Pop a little sticker on there, like that. No, don't want that colour, do we, really? Do we want the same colour? Or do we a different colour? Let's put that one back. What's on the other one? Oh, now then, I'm going to do the same because I love these little stickers, and I pop them here, so I could put it in the middle. No, but no, I think I like them at the ends. One there. I'll stick one up the other end. They look a bit oriental, don't they? Where did I put that one? Like that. Like that. And like that. Yeah. Well, that's as far as I'm going to go for today. I hope you've enjoyed it and that you've learned something today. I've quite enjoyed doing it. As I say, it took me a long time to learn how to do these things, the journals. I couldn't get my head around it for ages, but I've watched lots of videos and things. Let's put that in that one in that one. Friends forever. That's quite sweet, isn't it? I don't think I'll be able to use that one. That one, go in there. Pop that one in there. That looks nice, doesn't it? Nice contrasting colours. So you could put anything in there. I'm going to have to find the other one of that now because my OCD. I have to have them matching. There we go. So, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed that. Have a go yourself and make yourself a little folio. Like I say, they're very, very easy to make. You've seen how easy and quick they are. I think I might have to put a circle or something on there. What do you think? Yeah, I need something on there. Maybe, yeah, a stitched circle or something with a picture on. But I'm going to leave that now, okay? Because I've been on here nearly 50 minutes now, and it's a long time. Most people have probably switched off by now. But thank you for stopping by, and all my details and everything are down below, and the instructions will be on my blog anyway, with all the measurements. The details of the products I've used will also be on my blog, and that's it. All right, thanks very much for stopping by, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye now.